Welcome back to Demolition Work, where we tackle the toughest jobs. Today, we face massive concrete foundations in an oil refinery. Beneath these towering steel structures lie reinforced concrete bases, several meters thick, designed to support tens of thousands of heavy tons. These hidden giants have faithfully held up massive refining machines for decades, but now they must be completely destroyed and removed. Welcome to Episode 8, where we explore the incredible destructive power of heavy machinery against some of the hardest concrete ever. Taking down these colossal blocks requires extreme force, precision, and an arsenal of specialized heavy equipment ready to break solid rock. As the sun rises over the Iranian industrial complex, our crew prepares the massive excavators equipped with giant hydraulic breaker attachments. These hydraulic breakers are the ultimate weapons of destruction, engineered specifically to shatter the thickest, most stubborn reinforced concrete foundations easily. The heavy operators carefully position their massive machines, aligning the sharp steel chisels directly over the most vulnerable points of concrete. With a deafening roar, the powerful hydraulic system engages, sending massive amounts of pressurized fluid to drive the heavy steel piston. The giant chisel strikes the solid concrete surface with incredible kinetic energy, sending a massive shockwave deep into the thick foundation. Every single strike delivers thousands of pounds of shear force, slowly weakening the structural integrity of this massive rock-hard base. Thick clouds of abrasive dust explode into the air as the relentless hammer continues its brutal assault on the stubborn concrete. Deep, jagged cracks begin to form across the previously unbreakable surface, spreading outward like a spiderweb of pure mechanical destruction today. The deep, rhythmic thud of the hydraulic breaker echoes across the entire construction site, signaling the inevitable fall of the foundation. Pieces of shattered concrete begin to break away, revealing the incredibly dense network of thick steel rebar hidden just beneath them. This reinforced steel skeleton was originally designed to keep the concrete bound together under the extreme vibration of heavy refining machines. The machine operator must skillfully maneuver the heavy breaker tip, carefully avoiding the thick steel bars while chipping away the concrete. It is a delicate dance of brute force and precision, requiring years of experience to master this heavy demolition equipment safely. As more concrete falls away, the true scale of the steel reinforcement becomes fully visible to the hard-working demolition crew today. These thick iron bars are completely intertwined, creating a highly complex metallic cage that stubbornly resists the relentless mechanical breaking process. The hydraulic breaker has done its primary job, successfully exposing the intricate steel skeleton that holds this massive foundation tightly together. Now, the demolition team must transition to a completely different method to cut through this incredibly thick, unyielding steel reinforcement cage. Specialized workers step into the dusty debris zone, carrying heavy manual gas-cutting torches designed to easily melt through solid steel. Safety is the absolute highest priority here, as these brave workers wear protective fireproof gear and dark shields to prevent injuries. The worker ignites the powerful cutting torch, producing a blindingly bright, superheated blue flame that roars with intense, focused thermal energy. This incredibly hot flame can easily reach temperatures high enough to instantly turn solid iron into glowing, molten liquid metal drops. He carefully presses the intense flame against the thick steel rebar, heating the tough metal until it glows a brilliant orange. A sudden blast of high-pressure oxygen is released, instantly blowing away the molten steel and creating a clean, smooth cut. Brilliant showers of bright golden sparks cascade down onto the broken concrete, creating a spectacular display of industrial light and heat. This manual cutting process demands incredible patience, physical endurance, and unwavering focus from the highly skilled industrial demolition workers on site. Bar by bar, the heavy steel cage is systematically dismantled, finally freeing the massive concrete chunks from their tight metallic prison. The combination of heavy hydraulic machinery and precise manual labor is the only effective way to dismantle these massive industrial foundations. Once the steel is successfully cut away, the giant excavators return to the active zone and clear the massive concrete boulders. Heavy steel buckets scrape against the rough ground, effortlessly scooping up tons of shattered concrete and twisted metal in one motion. The immense power of these modern excavators makes moving these giant heavy boulders look incredibly easy and surprisingly graceful to watch. But the story of this old foundation does not end here in the massive pile of dusty rubble and broken debris. In modern industrial demolition, absolutely nothing goes to waste, as every single piece of broken concrete holds valuable potential for reuse. A massive mobile crushing plant is brought directly onto the active demolition site to process the heavy debris into reusable materials. This incredible machine is a hungry mechanical beast, specifically designed to chew up giant concrete boulders and spit out useful gravel. The excavator carefully drops massive loads of broken concrete directly into the wide, heavy steel hopper of the loud crushing machine. Inside the deep crushing chamber, heavy steel jaws clamp down with unimaginable force, instantly pulverizing the solid concrete chunks into pieces. The deafening sound of grinding rocks fills the air as the powerful machine effortlessly moves the heavy boulders into small stones. A strong magnetic separator quickly pulls any remaining pieces of steel rebar out of the crushed mixture, ensuring completely clean gravel. This extracted scrap metal will be transported to a local recycling facility, where it will eventually be melted down and reused. Meanwhile, a steady stream of newly crushed concrete gravel pours out from the long conveyor belt, forming a massive, useful stockpile. This high-quality recycled gravel is the perfect foundational material for building new roads, strong pathways, and modern infrastructure across facilities. By recycling this heavy material directly on site, the demolition team saves incredible amounts of time, money, and valuable transportation resources. It is a beautiful cycle of industrial rebirth, transforming a useless, damaged foundation into the essential building blocks for tomorrow's progress. The dusty demolition site slowly transforms from a chaotic zone of destruction into a highly organized, efficient material processing operation today. The hard work of the heavy hydraulic breakers has successfully paved the way for this incredible transformation of old, stubborn materials. Every single ton of crushed concrete represents a significant step forward in modernizing this massive, highly important Iranian oil refinery facility. The dedication of these skilled workers and the immense power of their heavy machines ensure that industrial progress never truly stops. Let us take a closer look at the incredible mechanics behind the massive hydraulic breaker that made all of this possible. Inside the heavy steel casing, pressurized nitrogen gas works alongside the hydraulic fluid to create a massive, explosive downward striking force. This ingenious dual power system allows the heavy chisel to deliver rapid, devastating blows without completely destroying the excavator carrying it. The extremely tough alloy steel chisel must constantly be lubricated to prevent dangerous overheating during these long, intense concrete braking sessions. Maintenance is incredibly crucial here, as even a minor mechanical failure will halt the entire demolition project and cost valuable. The skilled mechanics on site work tirelessly to ensure every single heavy machine operates at peak performance throughout the demanding day. As the afternoon sun beats down on the dusty site, the relentless rhythm of destruction and recycling continues without any pause. Massive dump trucks arrive at the busy processing zone, ready to transport the newly crushed gravel to various active construction areas. Large wheel loaders quickly fill the empty truck beds with tons of recycled material, keeping the entire industrial supply chain moving. The old, obsolete machine foundations are now completely completely gone, leaving behind a clean, perfectly leveled area ready for brand new construction. Soon, specialized engineers will arrive to pour fresh, modern concrete, creating even stronger foundations for the next generation of refining technology. These new foundations will be highly engineered to withstand even greater loads and extreme vibrations from the latest heavy industrial machinery. The continuous evolution of this massive oil refinery relies heavily on the difficult, dangerous work performed by our brave demolition crews. Without their incredible ability to safely tear down the old structures, building the future of this vital industry would be impossible. The heavy hydraulic breaker stands as a powerful symbol of human engineering, easily conquering the toughest materials we have ever built. It reminds us that no structure is truly permanent and that sheer mechanical power can reshape our entire industrial landscape completely. The manual gas cutters remind us that despite advanced machinery, human skill and raw courage remain absolutely essential in heavy demolition. The mobile crushing plant represents our modern commitment to environmental sustainability, proving that industrial progress and recycling can work perfectly together. Together, these three incredible elements form the perfect demolitions system, capable of handling any massive infrastructure challenge thrown in their way. As the long workday finally nears its end, heavy machines are slowly powered, bringing a sudden quiet to sight. The thick dust begins to settle, revealing the massive empty space where the colossal concrete machine foundations proudly stood this morning. The hardworking crew gathers their heavy tools, exhausted but deeply proud of the incredible destruction they have safely accomplished here today. They have successfully transformed thousands of tons of useless, damaged concrete into a mountain of valuable resources for the bright future. This massive Iranian industrial complex will continue to grow and evolve, largely thanks to the vital groundwork laid by these professionals. Demolishing these ultra-heavy concrete foundations is never an easy task, but it is a challenge our dedicated team accepts proudly. We hope you have enjoyed this intense, up-close look at the incredible power and precision required in modern heavy demolition. The sheer force of the giant hydraulic breakers is something that truly must be seen and felt to be completely understood. The blinding sparks of the manual gas cutting torches create a visual spectacle that highlights the extreme danger of this profession. And the massive mobile crushers show us that destruction is simply the very first step in a beautiful process of creation. Next time you see a massive industrial facility, remember the hidden ultra-heavy concrete foundations that quietly support all that weight. And remember the incredibly powerful, heavy machines and brave workers who will eventually be called upon to tear those giants down. The world of heavy industrial demolition is loud, dirty, and incredibly dangerous, but it is absolutely essential for our continuous progress. We will continue to bring you the most exciting, action-packed demolition projects from massive industrial sites located all around the world. From towering steel structures to deep underground concrete bunkers, no demolition job is too big or too difficult for our strong crew. Thank you for joining us on this dusty, loud, and incredibly fascinating journey deep into the heart of heavy concrete demolition. Remember to like this exciting video, leave a comment below, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing heavy machinery. We have many more incredible episodes coming soon, featuring even bigger machines, tougher concrete, and much more explosive industrial demolition action. Until next time, stay safe out there. Thank you for watching Demolition Worker, your ultimate source